All right, everyone. This is the North Shore 9 post-game show. I'm still trying to figure out how to share this to Twitter. I got no ungodly idea. I was just left with a blank tool set tonight, and here we are. So while we figure this out, well, it might take a minute. I guess we'll talk about a bit of that. I guess you can call it a game. Whatever the Pirates did tonight. And also the fact that they left me. They left me alone. Rude. No explanation on why they left me to do this by myself. So essentially, this will be a very short podcast of the post-game show that will be coming at you pretty much every night, I believe. And while we buckle through all this whole thing, let me just try to figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Just jump on that old YouTube website. I believe we're on there somewhere. Yep, we are live on there. As you can hear my background voice. Listen. You know what, guys? Let me explain something. 28 single. Just actually singles are relevant around here. I like to pound a few brews. Sometimes some of my co-hosts have their own little wedding anniversaries or have to work. So when I spend a day asking, hey guys, who's got the post-game show? You get stuck with me. So I apologize about that. As I'm tweeting out the link, I apologize again. It is what it is. You're going to have to deal with it tonight. It is what it is. You got to deal with it. Tweet. Bum. You know what? I'm not advanced in all this. I don't know what I'm doing. This is going to be the shortest post-game show you got. I've got dogs barking at me. I got everything going on tonight. And here we go. Ish. Kind of. It is what it is. You know what? If they get a half-assed, well, it's not going to be half-assed. Because you know me. I bring it all. Because I'm going to retweet it. That's what we do around here. All right. Pirates post game show. I just wasted a good 2 minutes of your life. Pirates stunk today. I don't know any other way to put it. Thank you, Jesse. I got this. That's what I do. I got this, bro. No, Pirates stunk today. Zach Thompson, Very, very bad outing. Hitting, absolutely atrocious. Not much can be said about it. There's only. Let's sit back as Pirates fans. Do we really care about how Zach Thompson did? No. Do we really care how the hitting did? No, because we know what it is. It is what it is. There is one move today we actually care about. Peguero, called up from Double A. Ahead of O'Neal Cruz. A lot of people angry about it. You probably shouldn't be angry. If you look at the full scheme of things, it makes sense. Peguero is right down the road. O'Neal Cruz is hanging out in Atlanta. Should he be hanging out in Atlanta? Should he not be? Should he already be in the major league roster? We already know. We don't need to fuss over that point at this point. They had to call Peguero. Marcano put on the COVID list. Need a middle infielder. It is what it is. I am slightly, I guess, excited to see not Marcano, good lord, to see Peguero up here. Not really, but prospect wise, sure. I'd like to see a couple at bats from him. No matter what, he's going back down. It doesn't matter. We know who the Pirates are at this point. They're not keeping a Peguero around here just to accrue some service time when truthfully there's a lot to work on. The walk rate's not good. Strikeout rate's not good. Power flashes, contact skills flash. We all know the whole song and dance that they give us. I love watching the viewers just drop when they see it's just me. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'll take it. I get it. It's just me. I'm trying. But I understand the Pirates' point of just, you know what? This guy's like an hour away. Cruz, we got to play. He's literally not going to get here till tomorrow morning. Peguero can be here in an hour. It is what it is. The optics on it are terrible, especially with everything we've been through with Cruz. It's not good. We'll take, anybody with a level head's going to look at it. It is what it is. O'Neal Cruz will be here probably Monday, maybe. You hope. I think everybody's on the same boat that by Monday he will be here. Like the Super Dude status is going to be done. Probably won't call him up in the middle of the series. It is what it is. So I think we're looking at maybe Monday. Greg Brown on his weekly talk on 93.7 spoke about O'Neal Cruz being up on Monday. That's when we're going to see him. And if we don't, then we riot. It is what it is. This team sucks. There's a reason I'm not talking about them. How many minutes we in? 9 minutes in. I haven't spoken about this team's game tonight. It's a post-game show. There's no reason to talk about them. Zach Thompson's terrible. Hitting's terrible. Yu Chang's been in the lineup like 7 of 8 days. What more do you want me to say? There's nothing. They stink. There are limited reasons to watch this team at this point. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, actually. Fortunately, Mitch Keller has become interesting again. Rowan Z, every outing's interesting. And there are two guys in the lineup that you can watch. Two guys. Brian Reynolds. The rest of the lineup, does anybody really care? If you do, let me know. I don't care about any of them. You can give me the Michael Chavis, or as we say on the show, Chavis. Sure, he might be a productive guy on this roster at some point. I don't need just slightly productive guys. I need big leaguers. They don't have them. So we're in a waiting game right now, which is also why with this Peguero call up, I'm hoping as my bush lights in the camera, this is gonna be a little bit of a redneck show. It is what it is. Deal with it. You know what this show has? It has to come out of that bush light. And then we're gonna call it a day. And I just watched them viewers drop. But that's okay. This team has Jesse, you're absolutely right. Snoozer. There you go. There's nothing to be entertained with. This is one of those games where, yeah, as I said before, there's 2 games a week really I'm interested in. Rosie and Mitch. I don't really care about the rest. I don't need to watch Zach Thompson pitch. I know we talk about it on this podcast a lot. I don't really need to see JT Brubaker pitch that much. We know what he is. Yeah, the two-seamer's been a little bit interesting, but I don't really care. And then I don't like Jose Quintana. I know he's been their best pitcher. I don't care. Like, is he going to be here next year? No. Do I need to see it? No. No. We've been talking about it on the podcast a lot. I need June, mid-June, and this team will become watchable, hopefully. Well, we're in mid-June. We're waiting on that one piece. So what we're waiting on. We're waiting on Daniel Cruz. We saw Michael Burrows get called up. We saw Peguero get circumstances had him called up. They're close-ish to becoming watchable. The GM has to do something about that. And he hasn't. Ben Sherrington has not done enough to make this team watchable because it's not an option of rebuild or be competitive. This team can do both. Maybe not competitive, but they could at the very least be watchable. And all I had to do is just spend a couple extra dollars. They got it. We all know it. What are we waiting on? And it's an argument on the show every week, I think. It's not even an argument. We're all on the same page. This team has enough talent coming up that it's kind of, I guess it's kind of not petrifying, but it's concerning how much they rely on just that. There's a lot of things that could go wrong with this minor league team. And we're Pirates fans. We know it has. We've seen it time and time again. How we've seen it walk out the door and then go succeed. So I think we're at a point where it's sorry, Alan, it's going to be a show me or blow me type of deal. But I completely ignored the game tonight. Pirates had 2 hits. I mean, what do you want to say about it? Like, Kyle Thompson sucked. View stuff looked okay. Fastball's not great. It's not. Dylan Peters did really well. Good for him. Is he going to be on a competitive Pirates team? No. Or, God, Dylan Peters, God, Chase the Young. I apologize. De Los Santos threw well. Sure. It's hard for me to get excited about bullpen. And it's not because I think this team's going to trade them like they do, like we see on Twitter, where it's a constant, anytime anyone does anything well, Pert's going to trade them in like a year. No, it's not that. We just know how bullpens work. Not well. Chase Young pitching well doesn't excite me. De Los Santos, on the other hand, he could be a piece. I'll take it. So we are the least positive person on this podcast is starting to talk about this team somewhat positively. So I'll take it, I guess. Regardless, Pirates drop another one, 2-0. There is a, I guess, slight chance we might see Peguero tomorrow. I don't know. If we see Peguero tomorrow, maybe it'll be a short stint, mainly because of the COVID protocols. But we could see O'Neal Cruz on Monday. There is a chance of that, which is, I think, what we're all waiting on. Like, if he sucks, he sucks. We just want to know. I think it's fair to say. I just want to know, does he suck? I want to watch. I don't want to watch him hit balls 119 miles an hour at AAA players. I want to watch it in the major leagues, especially when we got Diego Castillo committing 3 years in like 1 inning. What are we doing here? This team is exhausting, dude. Can't believe they talked me into actually talking about this team all the time. And I love them to death. They're like that. They are that little cousin you just can't get rid of. And I just love them. It's tough. If I was just born to a different family or born anywhere that could have just been like not a Yankees fan, like give me a Dodgers fan. Any other family. I'd be fine with it. Just got a question. What's the news on the Indians Twitter? That's the Indianapolis Indians Twitter. I didn't see anything. I know they did tweet something out earlier that there was news coming. I don't know if it was the Peguero news they were talking about, but yeah, there was nothing else tweeted out regarding it. Yeah, don't pick your family. Some people pick their baseball teams. I don't. We're all in the same boat here. We all picked this team somehow, whether it be your mom and dad just grew up Pirates fans. For some reason, you like the black and gold. Maybe you were a Steelers fan, just decided, you know what? I'm going to go all Pittsburgh. I know that's a little rare. We haven't stuck with it. We're stuck with this. What are we going to do about it? Nothing. Because we're just going to keep watching games. But, hey, at least we're stuck together. Anyhow, this is the, I guess, post-game podcast that I didn't really talk about the post-game, but there's nothing to talk about in this game. They had 2 hits. Zach Thompson pitched. Who cares? Go ahead and follow us at North Shore 9. You guys have a good one.